Warning G. Not suitable for children under APA 3, use under adult supervision. Made in China. I don't know how you can F up a warning under 3's tag, but there you go. You actually tried with this part, and you completely failed. Alright, so even though it's not too much, as you can see, I've gotten a little collection of oddities to show you today. And I would have loved to get more of these cursed abominations, but unfortunately, this isn't Lil Kim video, and I don't live in a country where knockoffs are actually that common, which you might say that's a good thing, but for a YouTuber who wants to review knockoffs, I've had to scour the internet for all these cursed things. I don't even want to call them toys, but yeah. I've just been collecting these over the past few weeks, and they've just been sitting around in my house, so please pray for me because it's probably haunted now. But to get moving, we're gonna start with the first thing I got, which is this very odd sticker pack. So, starting off with the sticker pack, it looks normal at first, but if you have good eyes, you'll realize that the first sticker we see is already cursed. I mean, everyone looks kinda normal, even though Bingo has multiple spots for some reason. Chili has the brown patch on the wrong side, and she is pregnant. What a way to start. Alright, so it's now time to get the demons out of this bag, and I'm gonna make the horrible decision of opening this and seeing what else lays behind this already cursed start. Up next, we have a picture of Bluey as a My Little Pony character, cause why the heck not? Here's a relatively normal picture of Muffin and Socks. Then we have this actually nice picture of Bluey, even though it's stolen fan art, so no credits for the knockoff. Here's a normal picture of Chili. Here's a wholesome picture of Bandit with an overlapping eyebrow. He's got like 4 eyebrows up there. I have no clue how that happened. And well, a picture of Uncle Rad for all you Uncle Rad fans. A picture of Uncle Stripe for all you Uncle Stripe fans. And a picture of Bandit and Chili. And while it looks official, I've done some research, and trust me, it's actually a really done work of fan art. And here's a picture of Granddad of all people. I guess whoever designed this set of stickers was really into dads. Is this fan art? I don't even know what this is from. Jeez. Here's a picture of I don't even know. Trust me, there's gonna be a lot of furry OCs in here. I can just already see them. If this is your OC, let me know. Here we have some furry OC and some other OC. Oh no, we have this creature. Here's a way more normal picture of Bluey. A kinda normal picture of Bingo, even though I'm pretty sure that's fan art. This is obvious fan art. Once again, someone was really into the Bluey dads. Someone else's furry OC got stolen again. A picture of the vet corgi, cause that's everyone's favorite character, I guess. More stolen fan art. A random frame stolen from the intro sequence, cause why the heck not? Oh boy, another furry OC. Can you believe it? It's even got like a beard. I have no clue who these people are, but if you're watching this and this is your OC, please let me know. Bluey doing something. Once again, stolen fan art. They even got Granddad Bob, because we just need all the dads. I mean, whoever designed this was really into dads, I swear. Here we have, this thing. I don't even think, this isn't even a dog. This is like some kind of deer or something. I have no clue. I'm not good at animals, sorry. Oh, wow, it's another furry OC. Jeez, did they just use every furry OC that's ever been involved with Bluey? Like, jeez, I think they just included all of them. Maybe they're a furry, I don't know. Oh boy, more fan art. Either they just didn't care or they were blind, because there is sure a lot of fan art in this that doesn't even look like the show. Another Muffin one, my absolute favorite character. How long is this Furial Sea Train going for? Oh god. What is this? I think it's Muffin and Socks, but they're like super elongated for some reason. I think they're supposed to be grown up, but that's a very strange choice for a pack of Bluey stickers. And here is this dog. I don't even know what the gender is, but that's some fan art, I guess. I literally have no clue what that is, sorry. Here's Jack. I'm surprised they included him, but not Mackenzie or Rusty, but whatever, it's cool. Jack doesn't get enough anyways. Oh boy, more fan art. Who could have guessed? And we ended off with Socks. Not a bad ending after all that chaos. And that right there was the knockoff Bluey sticker pack, which I got from Wish. And I swear to God, there was more fan art and Furial Seas than actual official vectors and stuff, which both amuses and greatly terrifies me. But speaking of terrifying, let's move on to the next item. Coming up next, we have some quote-unquote figurines, if you want to call them that. Personally, I'd rather call them demons from heck. I mean, just look at this. But yeah, I actually got these on eBay from Australia for 30 bucks because these are obviously worth that much. But with that little pack, I got what I think is Bandit. A smaller version of Bandit because, you know, Bluey doesn't exist. 2 Junipers? I honestly not sure who this is, but my best guess would be Juniper because that's everybody's absolute favorite character. And as a bonus, we got 2 very possessed chilies because, you know, my favorite episode was the one where Bandit and Juniper fought Chili's inner demons. I don't know about you, but that episode was hilarious. But before we look at those nuclear abominations in front of me, in true knockoff fashion, they came with trading cards, which I'm sure are absolute 100% best quality. Now, most of them are just duplicates because, you know, knockoffs are lazy, but there are some interesting ones, like they included the busker of all characters because that's everyone's favorite. But you know what? The busker doesn't get enough love, so I'm kind of glad he's here. Here is Coco. I have no clue what that is. Maybe it's like teeth? I mean, Coco wouldn't be my #1 suspicion for that, but okay. Up next, we have Bingo. She has the power of projectiles? Also, I think someone likes Bingo too much because this card is like soiled and bent as heck. So, I have no clue what's going on there. More Coco, more Bingo, Coco, Busker. Oh, here's Bandit. That's a much better one for obvious reasons. Here's Chili. Once again, she has the whole projectile thing going on. And she has a decent energy level and a relatively high attack level. I think that's most of them. I don't recall seeing any of the other ones because I looked through them a little bit before this video started. But yeah, I think that's most of them. Also, taking a look at the front of the cards, or the backs, I don't know which side this is. It just features a picture of the Healer family, and in true knockoff fashion, it's super blurry, so everyone looks like they're on drugs, which is just great for the occasion. But looking at the main attraction, we'll start with what I am assuming is Bandit, or his crackhead hobo cousin. As you can see, the coloring is completely off. It's just everywhere. There's just a sprayed on patch right there. Everything's just sprayed on really roughly. Like, the colors are just all over the place. The eyes are wonky. It's just, I don't even know what to say. It's so freaking bad. And the back, there's almost nothing. It's made out of like this weird kind of flexible plastic. Kind of rips if you pull hard enough, but I don't want to rip Bandit even in demon form. But yeah, we definitely got the bottom of the barrel with this one. Similar story for Bandit Jr. I almost called this Bluey, but it's really not. Thankfully, they're giving us a wave of hello, even though I honestly want to put this thing in the fire. It has a backwards 4, which is normal. The tail's quote-unquote painted white, even though I wouldn't call it that. Everything is just completely messed up. And also there's just a white splotch there, because why not? Because she's just a really popular character, we got 2 Juniper things, or maybe they're Sonic characters. I have no clue what this is supposed to be. But they seem like happy campers, even though I'm sure they're suffering inside. But yeah, not much to say. Just a very weird decision to make these. And last but certainly not least, we have these 2 very possessed Chili figurines. Overall, they're identical, but we're just going to take a look at one. Oh boy. Well, once again, the coloring's all over the place, but that's nothing new. For some reason, they decided to make her eyes black with white pupils, which doesn't look horrifying at all, and they made her eyebrows black. Looks like they colored it with a Sharpie. And yeah, not much to say, but let me tell you, that big smile is not complementing those eyes very well. I mean, just dear God. I mean, the paint on the feet and hands aren't that bad, but let's be honest, that's the least of our worries here. So, since the quality is just so uphill, let me pull on her arm and just see if we could get anything breaking off, because it was kind of tearing on one of the other characters, and I want to see if we can actually rip it off. Well, it's kind of coming off, but it's still hard. Once again, it's that kind of weird flexible plastic that's just disgusting, and I absolutely hate it. But yeah, it looks like it's ripping a little, but it's actually quite durable. Though I'm sure your kid will be crying in fear before they break this thing anyways, so it's not like it's gonna matter. But yeah, terrifying or not, I'm just gonna remind you that I paid over 30 bucks for these demonic possessed toys, so I hope you really enjoyed looking at this, because I sure didn't. But of course, we're not quite done yet, because apparently I haven't tortured you enough yet. We're gonna take a look at these monstrosities. Oh boy. So, starting off with the most normal one, which, spoiler alert, is still horrifying. We got this Bluey plush. I got it from China online, from where I have no clue, but they're all sealed in plastic bags. But let me tell you, when I got these, the plastic bags were already ripped open. So it's good knowing that these demons were already trying to escape before I even got my hands on them. With all jokes aside, let's get this creature out. And yeah. Here it is. Alright, so at first glance, it doesn't look too bad, though admittedly, it does have some problems we'll talk about later. But looking at it, I believe it's based off of the Bluey Friends plush line, which is the lineup of smaller Bluey plush toys. However, when putting a official one right beside it, you can see that the knockoff is actually quite large. But going back to the knockoff, once you put it aside the official Bluey plush, you can really start to see a lot of its flaws. I mean, just like most knockoffs, of course it's not produced well, and the coloring is just really off. So you can see the shades of blue are just completely different. And looking at it, it is quite wide. The eyes are derpy, though they do look like the official ones. The nose is kind of the same, though quite wide. In fact, it kind of reminds me of Bandits. The eyebrows are just attached to the ears, and they're just little flaps. They're not filled with anything like the official ones. The arms, there's nothing in them really. They just kind of flail around. Same with the legs. Also, there's no detailing on the paws. The tail's just there. And the dots look like they were hand-drawn by a 5-year-old. even though this is a mass-produced product, so good job. However, when I felt this plush, I noticed that it was actually quite soft, even compared to the official Bluey plushies. But at that cost, you get a plushie that looks honestly kinda ugly, and it smells horrible. I mean, it smells like it came out of a chemical fallout, and the look kind of complements that, let's be honest. But if you thought that over there was bad, it's gonna get a lot worse. Unlike the other plushies we got, this one didn't try to escape out of its plastic bag and maul me to death, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, here it is. Dear Lord. So I know we're not supposed to give little knockoffs credit, but to this one's credit, at least the toy makers tried to make it look like Bluey and make her a 3D character. But this one, they did not care. They just said, screw it, mate. Let's just run her over with a steamroller, because that's exactly what it looks like. I mean, come on. The spots are just cut off right there. Her nose is just flattened. It looks like a rotten Hershey's Kiss. Her eyes are just completely out of control. And yeah, she is just dead inside. This is just a roadkill plushie. But outside of the face, it doesn't get a whole lot better. I mean, they couldn't even bother to make this an actual square, so they just made it a round egg. Flattened Bluey with an egg. They just have little nums for the arms and feet, because once again, they just really didn't feel like trying. Her spots are just... I don't even want to start. This is just... It's all wrong. The color's wrong. The shape is wrong. The placement is wrong. It's just all wrong. But don't worry, y'all. They gave us a tag with this one, and hopefully that will provide some insight into what this abomination is about. Will Smith, Tom Holland, Rashida Jones, Karen Gillan, DJ Khaled, Ryan's Red Titan Adventure Pad? What? Also, speaking of tags, it also has this little piece of gold right here. But as if that thing in the back wasn't enough, I got another one. Hooray for me. Also, I should note that it was already open when I got it, so yeah, this one was really close to escaping. But yeah, this is basically chili. I thought it was bingo at first, cause you know, that would actually make sense, but whatever. Square roadkill chili plush, why not? Yeah, overall same story. It is very thick though, so that's a plus, I guess. But other than that, yeah, it's the same trash. But yeah, that's basically my entire collection of horrifying abominations known as Bluey bootlegs. Please let me know what you think. I'm sure a lot of you have some things to say about these creatures. But with that said, that's all I got for now. Let me know if I should review anything else in the future. But yeah, B&B Productions will be signing out. Have a wonderful day, everyone, because I'm gonna be haunted for the rest of my life. Oh yeah, and don't think I forgot about this little bugger right here. Perfect.